Can you see me shaking? Hear the sound of my heart breaking. Bless the soul that's aching, hoping I survive. The feeling lingers on every day of every month, wishing I just could forget about you.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing another kind of to-do list tackle, get it all done. This was on a Tuesday. I was off for the day and I just had a ton of stuff to do, so I figured why not bring you guys along. So I have an abundance of stuff to do. I have to go grocery shopping, get my fridge in order. I even have a recipe here for you guys, and we are also going to tackle my pantry today. So lots of good stuff getting done, and we are going to jump into this first with laundry. I feel like laundry is never done. Does anyone else feel that way? Like you just, as soon as you have that empty basket, there's 4 more that follow. It's so annoying. So I feel like I'm folding laundry every 10 minutes, and here I folded 2 huge baskets of laundry, but we got it done, we persevered, and it was wonderful for the 5 seconds that it lasted.
Not that we were cruel enough to do it. Now I feel so stupid. Don't you feel that too? The feeling lingers on every day of every month, wishing I just could forget about you. The weight.
Don't mind the bedhead, we're totally rocking a mullet these days, and she was still in her pajamas, but you know, whatever. She loves to be by me and helping me any way that she can, so if you see her, you'll probably see her multiple times in all of my videos. That's just real life mom life for ya.
For losing you. How did we end up here in the corner, looking like enemies? We used to be the team people talk about, what a chemistry. I can see it in your eyes. You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb.
So once we got all of the laundry done, we took a quick break and did a fall activity. So Arabella and I went outside and we collected some leaves that we found, and then we were going to come in and make stamps out of them, but by the end of this, she ended up just painting the paper, and that's okay. That's just how it is with toddlers. But I do like to try to do an activity with her at least once a day on my off days, and then smaller activities throughout the week, just to kind of spend time together and, you know, get her little mind juices flowing. She loves to paint, so that is what we did on this day. So here's kind of what we got going on. I'm sorry if you hear my kids screaming in the background. It's one of those days for her. So I'm just going to start over here, and then I'll show you guys what my meals are for the upcoming week. So I got a pack of these Hawaiian hamburger buns. These are the best if you've never tried these. So good. I got my bread. This is the bread I eat all the time. This 35 calorie. It's so good and it's low in calories. I got another pack of my carb counter tortillas. These are like a staple that we get. Juice for my husband, fruit punch, and strawberry lemonade. I never buy Capri Sun, but we have, I have some friends coming over tomorrow with their kids, and so I bought them juices just to be simple. I got almond milk. I have to get 2 separate ones now because James apparently does not like this one because it's unsweetened. You can't even tell that it's unsweetened, but for the sake of an argument, I just get him his own almond milk now. He can literally go into a whole spiel about this. So I got the vanilla and then the unsweetened vanilla. I like this one because it's just so much lower in calories. And I just realized I forgot to get Arabella milk. I always forget something. I got some sour cream for a recipe. I got chili powder because I was out of that. I got 2 packs of Kodiak cakes. If you're new here, we love Kodiak cakes. I got a big pack of chicken as far as meat goes, some bacon, and then some ground beef for some dinners. I got a can of salsa, a can of Alfredo sauce for dinners as well, and then a thing of pizza sauce because I was out of it and I like to make little tortilla pizzas in the oven. Those are super low calorie. As far as canned stuff, I got cream of mushroom soup, cream of chicken. I got a thing of black beans, diced tomatoes, and corn. These are all for some recipes that I'm going to be making, most of which are crock pot recipes, so you'll probably see them maybe in the same week as this video. I don't know. You'll see them. We'll see. And then I also bought a thing of frozen broccoli. I got 1 thing of barbecue sauce for dinners and then a thing of cornbread because I'm making chili one night. I've got raspberry. As far as produce, I've got raspberries, strawberries, lettuce, bananas, and apples. Kind of the usual of what we get weekly. I got these sweet potato crinkle fries. I'm going to make BLTs one night and then just some steak fries just to have them on hand for dinners. I got my husband this fudge ice cream that he requested. And then I just got 2 packs of pull-ups and a thing of wipes. And this cost around like $110 for everything. Granted, this stuff alone was like 20 bucks. So it probably would have been around my $100 budget if I didn't have to buy that. But, you know, we're struggling with potty training, so those have to be bought. So that is kind of an overview of what I got. I'm going to jump into my meal plan for you guys. Okay, so for meals for this upcoming week, again, I go Tuesday to Monday just because I'm off Tuesdays. I do my grocery shopping on Tuesdays. You'll see a lot of crock pot recipes in here because, 1, they're convenient and they're awesome. And 2, I'm filming another crock pot video, so that is why I had a lot of crock pot recipes. So tonight we were supposed to have chicken parmesan and garlic bread, but we ended up having Chipotle. So that's probably going to get swapped around. I need to start accounting for like one night of eating out because Tuesdays we typically almost always eat out. Tomorrow we're doing crock pot Alfredo and broccoli chicken. Tuesday we're doing zesty crock pot barbecue chicken with fries. Friday we're doing crock pot chili with cornbread. Saturday we're doing BLTs with sweet potato fries. Sunday we're doing copycat McGriddles with hash browns. And Monday I'm doing a Doritos casserole, which I just realized I forgot to buy the Doritos for. So that's where my chicken parmesan is going to save me. If you're seeing repeats on here, like I think this was on my last one, we ended up not making these, so I've kept like revolving it to each week. So I really want to try that. I just haven't really had the time to make it. So that's kind of what we're doing. Now let's go ahead and put everything away and get back into some cleaning and prepping. Now I'm just going to go ahead and put all my groceries away. My fridge is a mess. If you watched my last kind of to-do list tackle, I cleaned out my fridge and it seems like it's a mess again. So later on I kind of tackled this a little bit more, but I didn't really film it. Right now I'm just trying to get all of my groceries put away so that they don't just sit out.
Here, I find it so hard to breathe, 'cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over me, but now it's so hard to breathe. Just get me out of here. I'll be the best damn lover you got. I wanna mess up your covers. I don't wanna meet your mother. Never ever ask me how I've been. Remember why you have my number. I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine. Now show me what you can do. The way my hands feel on your body, they pretend.
For my produce prep today, I didn't buy a ton of produce just because I found it's been going bad and I didn't want to waste it. So I just kind of got our staple pieces: strawberries, raspberries, cucumbers, and tomatoes, and I just cut all of these up. If you are new here, I do like to pre-cut our fruit and vegetables. It just makes it so much more convenient, especially with a toddler in the mornings when I feed her breakfast. I can just go in, grab fruit. I know it's washed and pre-cut and it's good to go. I've also had several of you ask me about what I wash it with. I just use an organic fruit and vegetable wash that I found at Whole Foods, but you can probably find that at all of your grocery stores. I definitely recommend it, especially with like pesticides and just people touching on your fruit and vegetables before you bring it home. It's just always nice to have it pre-cleaned, and it just makes it for a quick way to get your fruits and veggies in.
Ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine. Now show me what you can do. Make a move. The way my hands feel on your body, the way we're dancing in the dark. With every move I make, you're falling. The way my lips feel on your body, the way we're moving in the dark. With every breath we take, you're falling.
So now for our featured recipe in this video, I am making egg white egg bites. If you've ever tried the egg bites from Starbucks, I love those so much. So I kind of wanted to recreate them because they can be pretty expensive and higher in calories that way. Mine came out to be roughly about 50 calories per egg bite. So you can put whatever veggies that you want. You can see my scale here. I do weigh everything out just so I can kind of figure out how much they are in calories because I am on a calorie deficit. So I'm chopping up some sweet peppers here. I chopped up some spinach. I'm also going to do a little bit of onion. This is produce that I had in my fridge that was getting ready to go bad here soon. So I wanted to use it up and get it into some egg whites, into some egg bites so I could freeze some of them. And I'm just using this liquid egg white because it's just honestly too hard to go through and separate eggs for this. And I'm just going to give that a nice little stir and set my oven to 375 degrees. Next, I'm just going to go in and spray my pan. Now, this was like a trial and error period because I had put way too much spinach into this. I was trying to use it all up and it just did not work out. So I ended up just spooning in all the veggies and then going in and pouring the egg whites over it, which I would recommend just do that. Don't even mix the egg whites in there. Pour it over top. It would make it so much easier if you are planning to add a lot of veggies in yours. So I overdid it with the spinach. And you are going to pop those in the oven for about 25 minutes. And once they are out and cooled, I am just going to separate them into two containers. One is going to go in my fridge so I can have it for this week, and the other one I'm going to freeze. And they're just so convenient for on the go, for in the mornings for breakfast, and they're so tasty. So the last part of this video is the hardest because I had to tackle this entire pantry. So I know you've probably heard me mention in my previous videos, if you are a returning viewer, that we live in a pretty small space. We live in a 3-bedroom ranch, but our rooms are pretty small and I don't have a ton of storage space. So about a year ago, I converted this little closet that is in our hallway into like a pantry and just put shelving units in there. I had this organized a couple months ago when I filmed my Dollar Tree haul where I bought these baskets. I had it labeled, organized, and then it kind of just turned into this over time because that's real life. So I went through and I organized it today, and you'll just see my husband walking back and forth because that's also real life, just, you know, living his best life. But yeah, I went through and organized everything just so we could kind of see what we had better and see what you know, when I go to the grocery store, I don't have to buy certain things because I have so much of it. You will see me here too. I pulled out a garbage can as well as an extra bag. I did not throw away the food. Anything that was not expired, I donated to our local food pantry. And then things that were expired or that were really stale, I just threw away. So that's where you'll see me kind of organizing into these 2 bags here.
Feeling the way I do.
Side note, no person should have this many protein bars, but my husband takes one to work every day, and I love those GNC layered Girl Scout flavored bars. They're so good. I went and bought like 5 packs of them, as you can see here. So we do love protein bars as snacks and just to kind of eat throughout the day. And these are the ones that I found that I love the most. So typically when I find something I love, I just stock up on it. So now that we have the top shelf done, I'm gonna go in and do my Tupperware. I had this organized at one point as well, and then it just kind of turned into this mess because, again, real life. So I'm just going through and organizing things that are like each other just so I can find them better. I realized later on that where I was keeping my lids was not big enough for how many lids I had. So I took one of these big containers that we typically use for watermelon and put all the lids in there, because now that it's getting colder, we don't really buy watermelon too much. It's more of a summer thing that we get. So I just went ahead and put all of the lids in there.
Time to get out of this circle, yeah, we both carry a scar. Let's rewrite the part we're playing, time to cherish who we are. The only thing I ever wanted starts with us taking the chance. Not like anything we've done before, yeah. Now it's time for something better, and time for us to follow our dreams. No, we can't stay no more, come run away, don't be afraid, we'll be okay. And I know
going to tackle this third shelf. This is where I just keep pantry items like pasta, cans of vegetables, pasta sauce, anything extra that doesn't need to be refrigerated goes in here. So again, I did the same thing where I went through and found anything expired or old and tossed it out. I've also found that if you lay cans like this on their sides, they fit a lot better. I'm sure I could get an organizer, but this works just fine here.
Step is always hard when you walk out of the doorway, but that's just the place to start. The only thing I ever wanted starts with us taking the chance. Not like anything we've done before, yeah. Now it's time for something better, and time for us to follow our dreams. No, we can't stay no more. Come run away, don't be afraid. About time we let things go. Is this our destiny?
And the last section that I'm tackling is this bottom section. I used to be a couponer, so I still have stuff left over from that. I used to have a huge stockpile, and I kind of just gave up on it at some point. It was honestly just way too much work, and I found it to be pretty wasteful at the end of the day, so I kind of stopped doing that. And I have some leftover stuff here, as well as any household items. I know I have a ton of soap and hand sanitizer, but after this year and being scared of not having that stuff, I do stock up on it. When I go to the store, I buy like 1 or 2 every time I go out. Especially now with flu season coming, and having a 2-year-old, you have to have that stuff on hand. So I've just got like my Bath and Body Works candles, and just anything household related is in here.
I fall behind every time that you're around. And it's a lie when I say that I'll be fine. And in the night I tend to lose my sight. I fade out within the moving lights. But I got time, that's why I'm breathing now.
Lastly, I just went through and vacuumed anything that was fallen on the floor, and then just put everything back. So this definitely looks 10 times better than it did at the beginning. I was so happy with how this ended up being organized, and I can just breathe easy now. So I definitely hope that this video gave you some motivation to tackle some bigger projects in your house that you need to organize, give you some motivation to clean. Thank you guys so much for watching and for subscribing to my channel. If you're not subscribed, please do so. I post weekly, and I will see you guys next time.